Hello folks, welcome. I am Amit. I am your host Amit, and today we are going to discuss palindrome number problem. So, what is stated in this problem? Let's try to figure that out. Given an integer x, return true if x is a palindrome and false otherwise. Okay, let's take an example. In this example, it's clearly stated, like if it is a positive number and it is symmetric from the middle on both the sides, it is a palindrome, it returns true. Another thing is a negative number cannot be a palindrome. This is another thing we can figure out from this example. And there are other cases where it is not symmetric. In this case, means if we reverse it and read it, this is not symmetric, so this is a problem. So what is the ideal way that strikes us? The first way is, we can think of it as convert this integer into a string and check if it is symmetric from both the ends. Check it from both the ends, pick one element from both the ends and see if they are same. If they are not same, we can return false, otherwise true. One more condition we should check here is if it is a single digit, let's say 2 or 1 or anything. If it is a single digit, that would be a palindrome. 0 would also be a palindrome. Okay, so with this idea, let's try to solve this problem. So one follow-up question here is, could you solve it without converting this integer to a string? So let's try to solve the final approach, solving this problem without converting it into an integer. Okay, so how would we go about it? So first one is the negative condition. If x is less than 0, in that case we already know that this would not be a palindrome, we would return a false. Okay, so other thing we would keep is like let's preserve this number x. Okay, and let's try to have another number which is the reverse of this number. Let's initialize that with 0. So while x is greater than 0, which means we would iterate through it till it becomes 0. So we would figure out the first digit of x and we would append it to the right of a reverse. So this way we would get start getting the reverse of it, and we would also decrement x, trim x from the right, okay, by dividing it by 10, and this would be an integer. And what would be written here? We would return if this reverse that we have figured out is equal to original. If this is true, if this condition holds true, that means this is a palindrome. It holds true even for a single digit. Let's check it out. Let's run this code. Okay, this is accepted. Let's try to submit this. Okay, so it took 14 milliseconds, which is 80.99 percentile. Thank you. See you in the next one.